So one thing I've seen in the community is people basically selling off their coin ring equipment, and I kind of think this comes from not be able to sell rings. What suggestions do you have for the people who may want to start coin rings to kind of thrive when the business is slow?
Well, you have to be creative. Always think about where your market is.
Hmm.
I've done craft shows. I've done bazaars during the holiday season, which picks up. I teach classes, and those bazaars and those street fairs and those things that you go to, uh, those drive people to you personally. They
Hmm.
see that, wow, they think, you know what can I get Jimmy for his birthday? This is a month down the road. And
Right.
they end up contacting you and they say, hey, listen, man, I got my uncle, he's having a birthday. Can you make a ring for him? And can you do this? Yes, I can. And someone else says, hey, can you do wedding sets? Yes, I can. And so then I start talking with those people and letting them custom pick what they want for their gifts that they give. One example I had was a lady's son was a steward on a riverboat, and he
Hmm.
loves coins. And so we talked about getting a Morgan silver dollar from the 1880s that was minted in New Orleans. Well, they took those off the mint and put them on a riverboat up and down the Mississippi River and distributed them
Wow.
throughout the banks. So I suggested that maybe that would be a custom thing that he have a coin ring made from a coin that was probably on that riverboat back in the 1800s, right after it was minted. So the
Right.
story that you have goes with each coin. It's custom. It means so much more to them, letting them
That's
pick
right.
and choose.
And that's a perfect point, and I'm glad you brought that up because I think that when you find ways to take the product and make it personal for the person who's buying it, they find a deeper connection. Like I love history, so I'm thinking a person who loves history could also appreciate a coin ring because you have to think about it. If the coin ring's a 1921 Morgan, maybe they have an affinity for the president, William G. Harding. Maybe understand that it was the anniversary, the year of the Tulsa, Oklahoma riots, or maybe it was another year and another thing or event in history that they could connect to. You can tell a lot with the story of United States coin or even a foreign coin based off the year, based off the events that happened. It's a good selling point. So building a connection and giving someone a unique gift is one sure way to keep selling rings even in a downturn market. Would you
That's
agree?
correct. Oh, absolutely. I totally agree with that. People may not like history, but if they see a
Yeah,
connection to a point in time, because coins are history, the
it
dates
is.
make them history. And so you find ways to be creative to connect that coin to that person or something, and then they like it even more, and they'll come back and go, you know what, I want one of those. Can I get one?
Yeah. And I found that I've made maybe a couple, maybe 10 rings for like grandfathers, birthday gifts, anniversary gifts based off the year. From 1947, I made one for my coworker. That was the year he was born. I think 2016, someone wanted two American silver eagles made because of their wedding bands. So coin rings are a good opportunity, and people should be able to sell them based off of certain events like Valentine's Day, wedding anniversary, Christmas, Father's Day, that special gift. So these are some things that I would suggest people would consider when getting into the business. Find a theme, find an occasion to sell your rings. I want to share a clip from Midnight Joe. Midnight Joe is a coin ring creator and also a coin, I call her a coin art expert. She sold over 5,000 items on Etsy. And I think she's basically very experienced, and I will listen to her wise words. But I got a video clip from her, and she's sharing some information that I think will be good for people who are starting making coin rings. So I want to share that, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm the face behind Midnight Joe. I got started making coin rings when a friend from out of town was visiting and she wanted to make a coin ring for her boyfriend. I eventually built that into a full-time business, and that's what I do now. My main tips for creating a successful business are: do the work. It will take way more than you can imagine. Be persistent. Be patient. It will take much longer than you can imagine. And never stop learning. That's it.
And that was Midnight Joe. You can find her on IG under Midnight Joe, and you can check out her art as well. Shawn, let the people know where they can find your work to see and also to purchase.
Well, we had some issues with the website that we had up, so we are changing some things around there. Plus, with the Facebook, things are getting redone. So right now, where they can find me at is going to be at cashonhand@gmail.com. And
Okay.
if they would like to purchase something, they can send an email, and I will actually send them out a digital, PowerPoint, so where they can see the work and then talk with me directly, and we'll get something that they want made for them.
Awesome, awesome. And me and Shawn have a wonderful gift that we want to give to the viewers of this video on how to start a business and coin rings. We're doing a GAR, and the GAR is from both of us. But Shawn has been gracious enough to offer two GARs. But you have to answer the questions and leave the comments below. Now, the first question is going to be, what was the name of the coin ring, the first coin ring that he made? Number two would be, what was the name of the horse that he fell off, he had the accident on when he was injured? So two questions. Are they two good questions, Shawn? What do you think?
Oh, those are perfect, JT. Those are absolutely perfect.
So we'll leave those leave the answer inside the comment. And the third giveaway would be a center finder. This is a good tool that was made by Unminted LTD, and this tool helps you to find a center of any coin, which you can use in the punch, which will be given away as a GAR. I'm gonna give you a video right here, and this video is going to show you what's going to be given away, number one, and also the rules and regulations. This is not sponsored by YouTube, but it's sponsored by JT Coin Ring, Shawn Gee, and also Unlimited LTD. There you have it. Shawn, you have any parting words? What advice would you give someone who's just about to start out, who's watching this video? What words of advice would you give them?
I would have to say, never stop learning. Get as much resources as you can for your business. Watch the people around you that are in the business and listen to what they say. I learn every day by watching videos. I've learned watching JT's videos. JT, you're amazing. Skylar's
Thank you, man.
videos,
Appreciate it.
Fence Kid. There's a bunch of us out there, and sometimes it might even take watching that video a couple of times to say, hey, I'm going to use a black magic marker on my silver so I don't overheat it,
That's
and
right.
ruin that coin. But that took me 3 times to see that before I went, oh, you know what, I think that's awesome. And I can't remember where I saw that at. The other thing is to be persistent. Never stop trying to promote what you do. Everybody doesn't know what coin rings are, and when they see them, they fall in love with them. Hey, check this out, man! I saw this over the weekend. Hey, I'm going to be at the corner of Fifth Avenue and Ninth Street. I've got a cabana down there. I'm going to be doing my coin rings there. Stop by, give me a visit. You know, those types of things. Just because there's not a fair going on, you can sit at a street corner under a $10 cabana and sell coin rings. You can sell
Good
knives,
point.
whatever. Always keep your foot in the fire as to where you can show people what you do, because unless you get out there and show them, they have no clue what that is even all about. Be persistent, never stop learning, and even at slow times, that's the time you need to be creative and make something new that you haven't made before.
Oh man, awesome tips, man. You went on. We can do a whole video
Oh,
on what
sure.
he just said, on what you just said, and it makes perfect sense. And I know this will be helpful for people out there who want to start a business and a coin ring creations. Shawn, thank you so much for coming here today and giving me the opportunity to interview you. Hope this won't be your last time.
Oh, absolutely, JT. I've totally enjoyed it. I'll look forward to doing the next video with you. I have one more thing to add. So, with
Most
what's
definitely.
given away today, investment shouldn't be that much. You should be able to take $2.50 and make a bunch of quarter coin rings and sell them each for what we sell them for in today's industry. And you should be able to buy quite a few tools to make you a rock star, definitely.
That's a good point because one thing that we have to remember is the coins. You can do clad coins. You can also do silver coins. And when you get good and you have the clientele, you may even one day touch gold and sell a gold coin ring. One thing about coin rings that has helped me is taking the place of me working a part time job, and that has made me more available to my family because my coin ring creations are right down in the basement. I'm here. I'm not. I'm no longer running and ripping like I used to do years ago. I'm now a coin ring creator in my basement in my home, and I'm making anywhere from 2,000 and hopefully one day $3,000 a month. So it's a good thing to start. I love it. I'm still learning and I'm still buying tools. The journey never stops, guys. Find a nice video to teach you the steps, step by step, and you may talk to someone like Shawn, myself, also someone like Skylar Jenkins, Jason, anybody. This corn community is a real good community, and they don't mind helping you. But we have thousands of videos out there to start you on this journey. But thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Corn Ring Talk. Shawn, thank you, and I'll talk to you real soon, my friend.
You're welcome. You have a great one.
All right, take care.